speakers at my event that I did November 6th to the 10th, right? No, that's in March. It was from November 8th to the 10th of November. We just did an amazing event. And today is what we're going to call our Aftermath Summit. These ladies are going to be talking about their takeaways and also what their action plan is going to be from now all the way into 2020. Now, you guys know that going to events is just amazing. You know, not only do you get the opportunity to get your business exposed to different tips and strategies, but you also build some powerful and impactful connections. And that was one of the main priorities that I wanted to make sure that I created for this event, because we all know doing events is not easy. There's so many bells and whistles and moving parts involved. And I'm so appreciative that you ladies flew out and you attended this event, and you guys were so transformed by it, that it actually brought me to wanting to coming back to Dallas, kicking off my tour in 2020 back in Dallas, Texas from March 6th to March 10th. If you want to learn more information about that, head on over to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. So before we get started with these questions, let me introduce myself, and these ladies are going to go around the room and introduce themselves as well. My name is Letitia Campbell of CampbellSuccessNetwork.com, and I am your #1 sales success strategist. I help you develop habits that will allow you to reach your goals, get the most out of your time, and maintain an action plan so that you can generate more sales online and build your empire. So we're going to head on over to Miss Charmaine. Go ahead, sis.
Good evening and happy Sunday. My name is Charmaine Carden, CEO and founder of A Charming Experience, and I am your boss after loss strategist. I am passionate and truly believe that as a widow, one should maintain a positive attitude and good healthy habits, internal and external. I assist women in regaining their confidence after losing their spouses. I help them to realize they can still be a boss even after loss. I help you to discover how to develop self-admiration. That's just basically self-care. So you can get back to your sexy kick-ass self. And you can meet me over at bit.ly.bossafterlosshaven.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much for sharing that. Come on, Miss Darlene. Come through, sis.
I remembered I was on mute before I started talking. Hi, everybody. My name is Darlene Anthony, and I am your money mindset maven. I am the founder of Purpose of Freedom, LLC. I help you navigate my 3D with D process as you discover, define, and develop your abundance mindset to live out your unique purpose through focused, intentional, and transparent execution. I'm also the co-founder of Freedom Growers, where we are planting seeds and growing fruit for the mind, the body, and the pocketbook. You can find me at www.purposeoffreedom.com. Come check me out.
That's right. Check her out, guys, immediately. All right, we're going to trickle right on up to Miss Jackie Buckmeyer. Come on, Mama.
Sorry for being on mute. Hello, everyone.
It's okay.
I'm Jackie B, your culinary advisor and the founder of the Kitchen Don't Scare Me movement. I believe that all families should embrace their kitchen and not be scared, but be confident and fearless. I help you to explore your creativity in the kitchen to become uniquely you. Your cooking will gather friends and family around the table and help you create memories in the home of the home, and the part of the home, the kitchen. You can start your life-changing process by joining me in my tribe, The Kitchen Don't Scare Me, Jackie B. That's bit.ly/Kit Don't Scare. Thank you.
Yes, in that order. First, before we move on to Miss Natasha, Channel 4 News, let's say I wish Therese Westmoreland a huge, huge, huge happy birthday. Happy birthday,
Therese!
Therese is so amazing. Yes, yes, guys. Happy birthday, Therese. Happy birthday. She is still working on her birthday. Therese, relax. It's okay. All right, come through, Natasha.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Natasha Davis, and I am your financial freedom strategist. I believe that every single independent mother must be financially stable. I help you organize your finances to reclaim and redefine your financial confidence by educating you on the power of credit and show you how to make smart money decisions that can cultivate generational wealth and will lead you and your family to a new path to freedom. And you can connect with me at www.newpath2freedom.com.
That's right. So as I just mentioned, so the Success Tour event was definitely impactful. Tasha actually helped us find a new tagline. You called it Sisters in Success, right? I love that. I love it, love it, love it. So those of you who are wondering when our next event is going to be, again, it's going to be from March 6th to March 10th. You don't want to miss it. Don't meet me there, beat me there. I always say that. So this event is now going to turn from being a 2-day event to now a 5-day event. And you definitely want to be a part of this in some kind of way. So if you are a speaker, whether you're new to speaking or whether you just done speaking all the time and you want to share your message and brand in front of a new audience, definitely go to camelsuccessnetwork.com. We're taking applications right now. If you want to just show up as a regular attendee, a sponsor, or a vendor, definitely. So I encourage you guys to get on that immediately. So like I just mentioned, tonight, we're going to be discussing our major takeaways that we have gotten from doing this event. And I would like to start off with myself. My biggest takeaway for me is that I got a huge self-discovery about who I am as far as my level of communication, as far as my level of me delegating things out, and just trusting the people around me who want to bless me and help me and help me get my business to the next level. I actually was able to go to that event and got my burning bush message. You guys been hearing me talking about that all week, and me knowing what my message is, which is allowing women to come together and connect. And once I got that self-discovery, it just really, truly woke me up. And now since then, I've been doing everything according to that. So that's one of my number one biggest takeaways. And it was just such an amazing opportunity. And also seeing all of my clients face to face, in person, hugging them, laughing with them, crying with them. Oh my God, it was such an amazing experience. So we're going to head on over to Charmaine. Charmaine, you could discuss what was your number one takeaway from being at the Success Tour event?
I guess my number one takeaway was meeting everyone. But the main thing was that I can actually kind of sit and really, really speak. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, I can kind of add that to my little resume now. Wow. So that was like an aha and wow thing for me. And people were actually asking me, well, how did you get to that point? I said, how did I get to what point? That you're now a speaker. I said, piece of cake, a piece of cake.
That's right.
That's who you know. But in all honesty, meeting the ladies was one thing. The content was another. And then just it wasn't like any other conference I'd ever seen where you just kind of come and you're just a number. That was not the case. We were all interacting with each other. We all poured into each other. We all learned from each other. Even after the conference, I made friends that I've now been chatting with, which I thought was a good thing. So just the camaraderie was a big thing. The fellowship was another big thing. You said my one thing. I have more than one thing.
I know we all have, yeah.
Yeah. But I think the main thing was me actually speaking and saying, wow, I can really do this. It kind of, like you with your burning bush, was like an awakening thing. It's like, okay, it's possible. It's possible. So, and I'm looking forward to March 6th to the 10th. I think I'm already in, honey. I think you should have my stuff. I'm ready to go. So
I got your stuff this morning. I was like, oh, okay, Charmaine, she came right through with it, right? And it's almost like once you do this once, you can do it over and over and over again. And I cannot promise those of you who are watching and those of you who are on the panel tonight that you're not going to have those nerves come up or have that sense of, oh my God, what the heck am I doing? I'm really like about to jump off this mountain. Those are going to come up, but you did it anyway. Doing it anyway is so important. That's huge. That shows passion. That shows consistency. And thank you so, Charmaine, so much for allowing me to be a part of your process and you being there. Go ahead.
I was speaking to a minister, and he said the jitters should never go away. And he was a pastor of a church. I said, but you speak every Sunday. You do funerals. He's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Once it goes away, it's like you become cocky and just know too much.
Oh, yes.
He's like, so it never really truly goes away. I said, okay, thank you.
That's true. I'm the type of person that would say yes to something and it'd be like, oh my God, what did I just say yes to? Did I just tell them that we're going to do? Yeah, but you just got to do it anyway. And I'm so appreciative that you share that, Charmaine, that the nervousness and the jitters should never go away, but you just got to work through it. So now we're going to go over to Miss Darlene. What was your number one takeaway from the Success Tour event, sis?
I agree with everything that Charmaine said. The connections, the meeting of people, you see them in these boxes, and just to see them face to face and to touch them and to hug on them, that was huge. But
Yes.
the huge takeaway was that I have a story, and it's really not my own. It's I may have gone through it, but it's not for me. It's for somebody else, and there's somebody out there that will resonate with that story, and it will impact them. And it let me know that what I say does matter, even though I may think that it doesn't. Like, I'm just saying X, Y, and Z, but there's a frequency, and I said this, but it spoke to me. I have a frequency, and there's somebody else that's out there that's waiting to connect with that frequency. And if I don't send the signal, I can't get my people.
So true.
And that was extremely huge. Because, and I shared the video with a couple of my friends, and they were like, "Girl, you are in your element." And I'm like, really? As nervous as I was like, oh my God, but just like, this is what you should be doing. Why haven't you been doing it? And that was a huge takeaway for me, that I can do this and I should do this, and I'm not sure why I haven't been doing it. And just the connection. And Charmaine mentioned an awakening. That was a huge awakening. I've been on this high all week, and like, wow, this can really turn into something just phenomenal. It's already phenomenal, but there's more that's just waiting to happen. It's just waiting for us to say yes, to get out there, and the doors are just going to open up.
And you never know if you're truly going to like something or be comfortable with it until you try it. Charmaine, you shared something to me weeks back, and I say this all the time. I'll never forget what you told me, how you're never going to learn until you do. Unless you get inside something, you're never going to know whether or not it was a horrible experience, and you're never going to know if it was a great experience. So in business, we have to deal with the good, bad, the happy, and the sad. And knowing and understanding that and I was telling you guys this even as we were planning up until the event, is that if you want to level up your business, you got to get in front of people. You got to speak. You got to get on stages. You got to get on in-person panels and live summits. You got to get your name out there. And this is one of the things that I discussed during the event, is that the businesses that gets the most attention are the ones that are making the most noise. So you got to sit back and say, even though you may feel that you're making noise, how can I make more noise? How can I be more impactful? How can I really get my face and my name and my brand out there in a bigger way? And doing it on a platform where you are the person to be seen and be featured. And the next event, guys, again, is going to be from March 6th to March 10th, back in Dallas, Texas. If you go to camelsuccessnetwork.com, you can actually fill out an application right now to become a sponsor, speaker, vendor, or a regular attendee. And we welcome anyone, new speakers. I just got 2 new ladies who just signed up to attend, and they're brand new speakers. And what's awesome about me working with newer speakers is that I'm going to work with you guys all the way up until the event. So it's not just going to be you sign up and you show up. We're going to have meetings every single week starting in January, all the way up to the very, very last week of the event. And that's something that I just throw in as a bonus to work with you guys on your presentations, on your offer. So we all can get easily acquainted with each other. So when you do come to the event, like what you mentioned, Darlene, this is going to be more like a family union, not so much of, oh, who's this person and what does she do? And we all going to know what we do. We're all going to celebrate each other. It's just going to have that sisterhood. So trickling over to Jackie, because I was so happy. I was happy to see everybody. Let me just say that. Right? I don't want to take anything away from anybody. But I was so happy to see Jackie. And sorry, Jackie, I didn't tackle you as promised, but I will next time. So Jackie, talk about
You tackled me several times.
I did. I embraced her. Like I just embraced her. So Jackie, tell us what was your takeaways. I know we all have many takeaways from the Success Tournament.
Well, I'm going to say two. And my first one was just feeling like being part of a group of ladies that truly love each other. It was our first time meeting, and it felt like you were like coming home and everybody knew everybody. And we were there to support and to just, it was just a really great feeling to be there. And then my major takeaway was that I can speak, and I can speak when God gives me something to say.
Wow.
And I remember just before I had to speak, I had a situation, and I think the situation kind of brought out the passion in me, and I was able to talk from within, and not just talk just to be talking. And I was really surprised that that environment encouraged me, and I could see the growth in myself. And that was what was really good about it. I can see the growth, and I know it's going to get better.
Absolutely. It gets better every single time you show up for your assignment, and that's what it's all about. And I appreciate, Jackie, for you flying out all the way from Georgia to come to Dallas, Texas to meet all of us. And we enjoyed your presentation. And girl, her makeup was amazing. By the way, it
surely
was amazing.
was.
Yes. So
the treats that she provided for us were amazing.
Say one more time, Darlene. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Amazing. I said the treats that she provided for us were amazing.
Oh, yes. She came with gifts. That was awesome.
When you prepare food, you always have to share, because sharing is loving.
That's why I can't wait to see what you're going to bring next time, girl. I can't wait. Yes. So let's trickle on over to Miss Natasha. What was your number one takeaway, sis?
So basically everything that everyone said, the number one thing was like Darlene said, everyone has a story. And it's not, we were able to relate to each other, even though that's not what we came there to speak about, but it was like we all had a piece of each other's story within us. So, and then the fact that we connected, like I have never seen any of you in person. We only connected online, and everybody was genuine. I mean, everybody was the same as they are online. There were no facades, no clicks, none of that. So that was cool. And then that I can actually speak. I hate speaking.
She did a great job too.
I hate public speaking. But because the environment was so exclusive, you put so much into pouring into us to make us feel comfortable. That made it easier also. So
I received that. Nobody came with a wall. I mean, if they did, it was gone in like 30 seconds. Like once they got in the room, because the first night we had like a welcome dinner, the room was made up so amazing. And we had an amazing group of ladies come. It was like once somebody mentioned that, wow, I feel like these are my sisters, and there was no wall there. There was no, I'm going to put on this facade that I'm this such and such person on social media, and I got this status, and I got, like, we all came with our true and genuine heart. And as the days went by, we got to get to know who we are as close as connection. So that's why when we left, I said, listen, I'm just going to say, I'll see you later. I'm not going to say goodbye, right? I'm only going to say, I see you later, because I hate that word goodbye. It's just so permanent and so done, when really we're going to see each other at every event that we're going to attend. Somehow or some way, we're going to make it freaking happen. And that's why we're planning early in advance for the next event, which is going to be from March 6th to March 10th. I see Lisa Edwards. She's going to be speaking on stage, and I'm so excited. She's actually another first-time speaker, and I love and excited that you're going to be a part of that. And those of you who are interested in speaking or interested in being a sponsor, a vendor, or a regular attendee, go to camelsuccessnetwork.com, right now. So now that brings us into my second question, which is, we all walked away from that event with a lot of love, a lot of support, and actually a whole bunch of notes. But once you get home, that's when reality hits. Let's just be honest, right? Events are great, retreats are great, masterminds are great. But the real proof in the pudding of what you really walked away with happens the minute you hop off that plane, you wake up the next day, and you hit the ground running. So many of us during the event, we talked about our plans, we talked about our aspirations, and we had some idea, even though some of y'all may not have voiced it, but you had some idea what you wanted your business to be positioned at within the next 6 months. So I want you guys to share that today. I want to start off first with it by saying that I realize that I love events, and that's something that I'm going to always incorporate into my marketing plan. We had a debriefing meeting. All the ladies who are here, I think you already left already, Charmaine, but I know Jackie was there, Natasha, Darlene were there. And I was just carving in my calendar all the other dates we're going to be doing in 2020, which was not part of my marketing plan previously. So I know I walked away with like, okay, I love doing events. And I'm going to definitely make that as part of my business some way, somehow. And that's when we set the dates for March to do Dallas again in March, which we're so super duper excited about. So don't say, guys, well, I'm gonna wait for the next one, because if you ain't gonna make this one, you definitely going to be able to make the next one. That's just a guarantee. That's all, period. So Charmaine, if you could talk about what are some of the plan of actions that you're going to take now all the way into 2020 for your business?
Well, my plan of action, because my plan is to attend every event.
That's right.
So in order to attend every event,
won't it?
Yes, and we need coins to do it. So that's what's driving.
Jesus coin.
Heard the Steve Harvey thing of how we're supposed to. Well, his thing is write the vision, make it plain, and kind of wait for it because it will come. And we have not because we ask not. And this is only for believers. It's not for the faint at heart. It's only for believers. So
yeah, no universe people, none of the vortexes. We don't do that over here.
Right.
Come through, Charmaine.
So and I believe that. So that's my goal. I'm going to go hard in my business so I can make it to every event. I have started going back on my lives, but also I'm calling like 2 people a day. That's what
sorry.
300 to reach out to 2 new people per day.
Yes.
So start the fire going. It's a little flame, but I'm starting to fan it because my goal is to be there. So I'm just going to up my game with my business. So that's what I left there with because, and I also want to host events like you're doing. But again, all that takes time, takes money, and it takes tutelage. So I need to be there with you so I can continue to learn and grow. But I have to fund my dream. So that's
right. And I will be at every one of your events as well, and all of you guys' events. I'm super pumped about that. And it's almost like if y'all can birth something from this, oh my God, that's just magical. That's just magical. All right, Miss Darlene, come on now.
Oh my gosh, plan of action. Just over the course of the last 7 days, so much has transpired, gone through my mind, things that I would like to do. Like Charmaine said, I have to make sure that I have the money to be at these different events so that we don't have to come out of pocket, but it's business coins that paying for these events. Like I'm putting myself out there, do it afraid. We're doing, my husband and I are going to be in a play in December. And so that's putting us out there, just getting that nervousness out, the speaking and all of that stuff, because that's huge because we have our own story that we want to tell. I put it out in the atmosphere that I will be putting together my own event that I have dated. I don't have nothing together. It's just there. But February 8th is the date that I have selected for my event. You know, something, just something simple to get public purpose of freedom out there, get into the community here. And I teach y'all with it in the chat, but I haven't said much about it. But yeah, get out there. I just told a few friends and said, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Girl, do that. I'm there. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking at different products that I've come across that I want to do. Just things are just coming as far as merchandise and just getting my brand out there, getting my name out there, showing what Purpose of Freedom is all about, Team Anthony, the whole 9 yards, and then really getting out there and just making it happen. So there's so many things. Just a lot has been happening on the back end that just got a huge fire in my belly. Huge.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. Because really, when we say write the vision and make it plain, the plain part is when we announce it, put it out there into the world and allow, God to position us, get our ducks in a row. If you write your vision down but you don't put it out there into the world, it's never going to come to life. So I will say things just to make sure I get stuff done. So I'm glad that you put that out there, Darlene, that February 8th is when you're going to actually do your event, which I'm super duper proud of you for, and I'm going to be there for sure. It's just you have to do it. It's like you already you already put it out there. It's no going back right now. And I think that's why people will tell you, don't work in silence. Don't let people know what you're doing. But sometimes you do, right? If you just keep it all in your head, but you don't put it out there, then you're going to make that excuse. Well, I'm not going to do it. I didn't even launch it anyway. I didn't announce it. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying?
What's funny? I think I told y'all about this Crazy Faith series that I've been listening to for a few weeks now. Today's message was called Stating Faith. And if you don't state what it is that you're trusting and believing, then you're saying, oh, I don't think it's going to happen. But you got to state that thing.
Exactly.
And put it out there. Everybody don't say that because something might happen. No, put it out there.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
I was just saying this last night. It's the words that we throw out there to the world. That's what we're going to get back. When we throw things like can't, I know, Darlene, you spoke about that a while back, saying that word can't, or throwing those things out like, oh my God, I can't work my business so hard because I work all the time. When you throw those things out into the world, just imagine what you're going to get back. You're not really talking about the future destination. You're not futurescaping. You're staying stuck with your circumstance, not your actual reality, because we create our own realities. I talked about this on my live last night. And it's so crazy how we as women, we stay stuck in our circumstances. It's just our circumstances. You may be broke now, but it doesn't mean that that's part of your reality. If you change your behaviors, if you change the words that you say to yourself, and you make yourself do some risky things sometimes, like what Darlene's doing her own event and putting herself out there, stepping outside of her comfort zone and just going all in. Oh my goodness. Even when you do mess up, you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still elevating. And that's what business is all about. How can I elevate myself and also elevate the people around me as well? That's powerful and that's impact. So I so appreciate you, Darlene, for really getting things together. Honey, if you need me to help you, let me know. Let me know. All right. Wendy Taylor, Jackie said, thank you for inviting her to the live. Hey, Wendy, happy to see you here. Yes. So now we're going to talk to Miss Jackie. Speaking of Jackie Buckmeyer. So, love, you got some ebooks coming up. You are really going to do some things different. I feel it. I feel like I'm pulling like the inner Jackie out, right? So if you could just tell us, like, what are some of the things that you're going to be doing now and what's some actions you're going to take into 2020?
Well, like Charmaine said, that I want to be at all of the events. And in order to do that, we have to have the coins and to do what we need to do. And like I said to Letitia, I said, I guess I need to start selling some stuff and getting stuff done. So, because I am going to be at all the events, and I promised my husband that we're going to try to make it to the next event after Dallas.
Don't say where it is. Don't say where it is.
No, that's why I said to the next one. The next one after Dallas.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on live more often. I'm gonna be promoting my ebook and having y'all do that, and I'm sure there's gonna be subsequent ones coming up after that with because there's a lot out there that I need to help people to overcome the fear of in the kitchen, along with
Right.
myself, as I had a challenge over this weekend, and my sister, who's Wendy, she and my other sister Linda, we worked through my kitchen fears together because family is everything. And like I explained to the people online that my family, and it's not being cocky, whatever, but they really do love me and I love them. And she was up till 12 o'clock last night helping me all the
Mm.
way from in another state, helping me to overcome my fear. So I know that I am going to go out there this year. I'm going to be online more often. Actually, when we get off of this call, I am going on a Facebook Live.
Ooh, I'm
So
there.
please join me. And I feel really confident, and I feel like Charmaine said and like Letitia said, I have awakened some dormant thing inside of me. It's just that I needed that Dallas trip to change some things within me. So I'm going to be out there, so stay tuned, and we are going to see some great things happening. I don't have any events planned as yet, but I'm sure there's going to be one in the future or
That's,
two.
that's right. That's right. And I'm so proud of you, Jackie. And more than anything, I'm glad that you put, like you said at the event, that you brought us into your circle, but you keep very close, tight knit. And so we're so happy to be a part of that. Natasha, I know you got a lot going on, sis, that's going to be impactful to the world. Talk about it.
So I'm working on an ebook right now. I'm also working on a course, and I'm working on growing my tribe. So those are what I have in plan right now, what I have planned right now. Of course, I'm going to be at all the events. I'm not going to miss those. And do some community stuff also. So
amazing, amazing. We're going to look forward to that. We're going to really look forward to that. So Alita just popped on. Miss Lita, we're happy to have you here, sis. If you could just introduce yourself first and then let everybody know what is going to be your action plan from now all the way into 2020.
Woo! Hey, everybody! I miss y'all. I've been missing y'all. I know we online, but it's not the same. I just miss y'all's touch. That's what I miss. I miss y'all's essence. I miss y'all's energy. So thank you, Letitia, for having us on tonight and able to kind of continue that fire that we got from last weekend. It feels so fresh, and that residue is just still just all over the place. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Alita Smith, and I believe that a woman's beauty, confidence, and taking risks starts from the inside out. I am the results-driven accountability strategist. I help you redefine your relationships with food and money by empowering you to take control of your actions while creating a more financially fit, energized, and transformed you. I am the founder and CEO of Growth by Steps and the co-founder of Freedom Growers. I help people, make sure that they use the food as an option versus surgery, okay? A lot of people want to get that body tightened right, and they always want to yield to a doctor's surgical solution. But at the end of the day, you got to get in that kitchen. You got to get the right food, or else you're going to be right back underneath the knife, right? So let's just X that knife all together, right? We're going to also give you the Paylution, you guys, to increase your financial portfolio 5 to 15% a day. You've got to get in the community to find out more about what we're doing. We do that through our tribe, which is Growth to Freedom, with me and my co-founder, Darlene, with the Freedom Growers. So y'all already know we came out slaying after the event. So we're doing our dynamic duos. This December the 1st, I am relaunching my AIM 90 program, which is centered around the fat lifestyle. We are losing weight with food. We are losing inches with food. And there are so many misconceptions about this lifestyle that I want to help eliminate those misconceptions so that you can take a leap, a real deep dive into giving yourself a 90-day target so that you can see exactly what your food that you're eating is supposed to be doing for your body, how it's supposed to recreate and shape your body, right? Just in the kitchen, simple stuff, right? Stuff you're already eating, just make it better so that it works for you instead of against you. And so that's what we have coming up. That's the plan of action, is to get this relaunch launched by December the 1st. And so you'll be able to find out more about that closer to the end and how to connect with us further. Appreciate it.
That's right. Thank you so much, Lena, for sharing that, girl. You got a lot going on. I'm loving it when you guys have so much stuff coming up. So before we hop off, because we're closing down now to an hour, and we thank you guys so much. Those of y'all who are watching live, those of y'all who are hopping on the replay, we're so appreciative of you guys joining us. So we're going to do this event again. We're going to have the women that you see on the screen right now. They're going to be a part of the next event, and we're going to have some new speakers coming, like what Sasha Figueroa, we have Lisa Edwards, we got several other women, I know I'm forgetting a few and I apologize, who are also going to be flying out to Dallas to join us next year from November 6th to November 10th. And we encourage you, each and every one of you, to be in the room somehow, some way, whether it be as a speaker, sponsor, vendor, or a regular attendee. Head on over to CamelSuccessNetwork.com. Fill out your application today. I am giving you guys the next 24 hours to fill out your application. I will give you a call. I've been on the phone practically all day today, and it's been fun. It's been amazing to hear you guys' stories, listen to you guys' message, and also help you guys discover that you can speak, right? And speaking is something that is just something that we have to do. We have to share a story. And like you mentioned yesterday, Darlene, somebody's talking about me. Ow. Darlene, each one of us have a story to tell, right? We all do, right? So before we hop off, I want you guys to close out with if all of you guys watching want to get connected to these ladies and continue on the conversation. If you don't want to wait till March 6th to figure out how you can work with them, you can start working with each of these ladies now. Everyone on this panel has something that you need today, now, right now. So starting off with Charmaine, how can they reintroduce yourself, Charmaine, for those who just hopped on, and then let everybody know how they connect back with you, sis.
Hi, I'm Charmaine Carton, CEO and founder of Charming Experience, and I am your boss after loss strategist. And I help you basically, it's self-care. I call it self-adoration, but it's just basically self-care. And you can reach me or find me at bit.ly, boss after loss haven, and I'll help you get back to your sexy can-do self. And yes, we can. And thanks for hopping on.
Yes, thank you, Charmaine. Come on through, Miss Darlene.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us tonight as we give you a recap of our fabulous event last weekend. I am Darlene Anthony, CEO and founder of Purpose to Freedom, LLC. I am your money mindset maven. I help you to navigate my 3D with D process as you discover, define, and develop your abundance mindset so that you can live out your unique purpose through focused, intentional, and transparent execution. You can find me at purposetofreedom.com and click on Repurpose Your Money. We're doing just some information there, and then we're going to take it to the next level for you to build your abundant mindset in my next challenge.
All right, Darlene. Jackie.
Hello, I'm Jackie B., your culinary advisor and the founder of The Kitchen Don't Scare Me. You can find me at bit.ly/KIT Don't Scare Me. And we are going to move on over there after this call and have a little discussion. Thank you.
That's right. You better be following Miss Jackie immediately. Yes. I love you, Jackie.
I know you do. I love you too.
Love you. Miss Clear Skin, Tasha, come on, honey.
On that Channel 4 News.
Bring that Channel 4 News, honey. Channel 4 News. She didn't even need a media kit, y'all. Praise Jesus. Shana, come on.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching tonight. Again, my name is Natasha Davis, and I am your freedom strategist. I believe that every single and independent mom must be financially stable. I help you organize your finances to reclaim and redefine your financial confidence by educating you on the power of credit and showing you how to make smart money decisions. You can connect with me at www.newpath2freedom.com and click on the first, I believe it's the first button, and join my email list. You can also join my community, which is New Path to Freedom Movement, for women, not just single moms, but all moms. And I'll be sharing a lot of information in there. So thanks, Letitia.
That's right. Head on over. And she is so packed full of knowledge and expertise. And yes, Dallas is going to be lit, so you don't want to miss that. So last but never least, Miss Alita Smith. Come on, love.
Hey again, everybody. I know you just heard me talk, so you already know what it is about over here with the Growth by Steps, the Transformation Movement. Listen, y'all can either transform with me or see my transformation on March. In March, we go back to Dallas. So all you got to do is real simple. Is click transformlinks.com, and you can get information with the AIM 90 program. You can also find out there at that one spot, transformlinks.com, how you can also connect with us online after the event. You can also be a part of our Growth to Freedom movement, right? So we do our exclusive things there in our tribe. But again, you can either transform with me or watch my transformation in March.
Choose one. Yes. Either you want to do it or you don't. And that's how you get people to make a decision. I love you, Alita, for that. So thank you, everyone, for watching. What you guys have to do, here's your homework. Go to camelsuccessnetwork.com. Fill out your application. Definitely be a part of this event. You don't want to miss it. This needs to be the #1 event that you're going to attend in 2020. And I thank you, ladies. Natasha, Darlene, Jackie, Alita, Charmaine, thank you guys so much. There was other speakers that also were at the event, but they couldn't join the summit tonight, which is fine. It's okay. And I appreciate you guys for being here. So as always, guys, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design the life that you deserve. Yes, that you deserve. Bye, guys.
Bye. Let's
Bye.
dominate.
Let's dominate.
Let's go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's
Let's
dominate.
dominate.